Hi, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland, and I'm just getting set up here, so I'm hopeful. Yeah, I'm hopeful. Right. Good morning, Steph. I'm just about there. It's looking a bit bright, so I'm just going to turn that light a wee bit. I'm not sure. Do you want to just take the stamp sets off the picture? That'll solve it. I've got a camera that keeps moving. Oh, don't know if I like this. Maybe that looks a wee bit better. I actually think it's my screen, not what's happening. Oh yeah, that is okay. Right. So, Cuppa and cards. Who else is coming in? Me and you, Steph, I think, at the moment. Don't know if anyone else is about, but we'll see. If not, they can see it later. How are you? As usual, don't know exactly what we're doing today. Alright, that was just a message letting me know that someone is watching incognito. So hello, my friend. Everyone's my friend. But yeah. So, kind of thinking, although we're on lockdown and although we're at home, we all seem to think that we've got loads of time, and yet it still seems to disappear. So I want to get ahead with my Christmas cards, and look, I've got hundreds of this paper. I've got some that I bought and used last year. I've got some, I did a showcase last year with this paper, so at Scottish event. So I had bought extra of it then. Then I've bought more of it this year because I wanted certain pictures for something I was doing. So let's not waste this, Janice. Make this the main focus for most of your family Christmas cards this year, I think. But I thought it would be quite fun to do a Cuppa and cards more with paper, because I know that most of mine have been stamping, and there will be a bit of stamping in this. After all, you know, the clue's in the name, Stampin' Up. But yeah, so I've got a few card blanks here. We can easily cut more if we need them, but I've got 5. That's probably enough for one hour. So I'm going to pull the purple out, because what I'm looking at is the colours that are in the paper. Now, I don't even know if the packet tells us this, does it? Yeah, it does. So it says we've got Balmy Blue, Blushing Bride, Highland Heather, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock. Oh yeah, I think I know where that is. Purple Posy, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, Smoky Slate, Whisper White. Well, you look at this paper and you think it's mainly blues, but once you start looking, you find there's a lot more going on in there. Anywho, so I just also, there's the beautiful photographic images of winter plants and scene and frost. Well, it feels like frost, that's where it's coming from. Remember when you come in to say hello? I don't know if, so it's got beautiful foiling on the back. So do you know it's its own highlighter, this? So if we want a bit of sparkle in our cards, well, we've got it on the back. So not got a lot of ideas, but I'm going to stick to simple. So trimmer's going to be coming out. So I just look at these these are like elderberries, but look at it's been done with a shallow depth of field, and the focus is just on these berries here, so it's just beautiful. So I actually want to show this off. We could have just a bit of silver in the back maybe. So let's see, this one's, oh yeah, look, it's got some seed heads, and then we've got this, so I'm not quite sure where I'm going. So what if I just chop a strip of this and a strip of that, and then we'll put a sentiment or something on as well. Let's just see. I've got a few stamp sets out about for me to play with sentiments, but right at the moment don't always have to put sentiments on, because you might want to use these for Christmas, or you might want to use them, say, for, hi Renee, in you come, you might want to use them for, say, a winter birthday. So my card is 10.5 wide, so if we come down to maybe an 8.5 wide strip here and do the length of the card, which is 14.85 in centimetres, much simpler in inches, but, and then I want a strip of this, and I'm not going to waste it, I'm just going to go for an 8 centimetre strip there, put that to the side, whoops, and then cut that to the same length. Let's just take that wee bit off. So this is very, very quick and simple to use your designer series paper and make a pretty card. But of course this is me, I have to have a bit of stamping on my card. I need to make myself a space. See, because when I'm doing Facebook Live, I've got my laptop on my desk as well, so it does, and I've got my coffee because it's Cuppa and cards. Right, I've got my Stampin' Up cup, my Inspire, Create, Share, which is obviously what I'm trying to do here, is I've been creating and hopefully inspiring you and sharing my ideas. I have never in my life drunk coffee with a straw, but I'm trying it out today because I did see someone else doing that. So it means that my coffee will stay hot while we craft, because sometimes I forget it, and I have been throwing quite a lot of coffee down the sink, which is not good. I've got some dies out, I've got some stamp sets out, but we'll see. I thought I've got this stamp set here, Peace and Joy, which is fun, and a lot of people using the dies, but maybe not as much using the actual set. So I thought we'd just do some tone on tone stamping on the card itself, and I need to find some blocks, because as I say, if you don't know what you're going to do, you can't know what to get out ready. And it's just now that I've sat down with my coffee, I'm starting to think, what would it be like? Just the sparkle. I think one of these sparkly things. It's not quite a snowflake. I don't think it knows what it is. I've got a smaller block. So we're a small crowd this morning. Everyone must be busy. But it will be here on the replay, and I'll put it up to Facebook later. So I need my gorgeous grape ink as well if I'm going to do some tone on tone. Just to give a bit of texture. Not too concerned about the middle because I'm going to be putting, but just see how that just changes, whoops, takes the plane off. Am I missing comments? Oh. Yeah, I think my laptop's got a bit of a lag. Don't know. Hi Christine, good morning. Whoops, I've got a thing going on here. That's it. Hope you're okay. Bit of a grey morning here, I'm hoping it'll cheer up. Anywho, we're just doing some quick and easy cards with Feels Like Frost today. Just because I like it and because I've got tons of it and needing to use it up. So just close that for the moment and we'll think about the sentiment while we put this together. Now I have opened a new glue yesterday, so hopefully. Right, so what are the on-trend colour combos then, Christine? Go and enlighten us. Because I just go with what I like, but then obviously I'm... Alright, purple, lilac and gold. Like the idea of that. So I'm just popping some glue on there and then... Now you've got choices because you could put it all to one side or you can have it in the middle. For this one we'll just do it in the middle. So it's just a wee bit of sparkle showing on either side. Yeah, purple and gold, that is really quite regal, isn't it? And then we're just basically popping this onto the card. Just some paper and some glue. I mean, okay, I did the stamping behind, but you don't have to do that. It just adds another bit of interest. Oh, please do. Please do, Christine. That's very interesting. Thank you. In fact, if you're able, would you be able to put a link to it in here, because anyone else who's watching later may want to have a look at that. Right, and then sentiment wise, well, where is the set I showed you I had out for sentiment? Oh, right here, that's upside down here. Okay, so you know what, I'm just going to put joy there. I love this. Just who doesn't want joy or peace? Well, we'll use peace in another one where it, yeah. Have I got a bigger block out? No. Yes. I'm prepping for something that I need to film later. I was doing my Stamp Around UK project. I've got it all ready to film, so I've loads of things out. So do you think, where did I put the purple? Here we go, card one, and I'm already at, where did I put? Well, silver with purple, because this paper already had silver on it, so that was where I was going. But yeah, gold. Funnily enough, I have just ordered a new pack of gold foil cards, so I'm just going to pop joy up here where the paper is lighter. I've only got one chance at this when I do it this way, so I'll have to hold it. Just to make sure it takes. You could use your stamp apparatus for that. Wow, there you go. One very, very simple, but I think quite tasteful, really. Don't know, what do you think? Do you like that? And then I kind of was thinking, I've been watching lots of people do patchwork with this punch, and I wanted to have a go. So Are you guys up for a bit of playing with the paper? So I've got a piece of Whisper White card just to stick onto, and got the punch, and we'll just get some of this paper. And I mean, if I just make a few, I've no scrappy bits at the moment, but I don't want to be punching on these pictures because they're for making little pictures. That one's okay. Can do some of the blue bits there. That one. Got a bit of that. I don't know which one. We'll maybe make that one the feature. I like that. You just give me the space to play and I'm not just... Hey, look. I'll take another bit out of this one because we can use the other side of it as well. Honest, I'll use all those bits up. Right, let's just have a like that. Yeah, through the patchwork punch window. You've got a great sense of humour, Christine. No idea how this will look when we're done, but we'll see how we go. Don't think I'll need much more than that. So I did these ones to be kind of featurey, those ones in it now. No idea what I'm doing here, you know. It's good to play. If we kind of stick these down a bit like that, and then I can punch out some more bits. In here. Yeah, and some coffee, keep me going here. I'm just going to put a bit of glue under where I want to put. For some reason I want these two in the middle. I don't know why, I just do. I just put a bit on the back of that, the piece I'm putting down. I don't want glue in the spaces between them. I've never done this one before. I have done patchwork with paper before, but not. Let me see. Did I start off saying it was going to be quick cards? I suppose once I get going it won't be take me too long. I'm actually thinking I don't want that one there. They would probably look good on a silver foil background, however, I'm out of silver foil, and I hadn't realised that when I did my order yesterday, so probably have to do another order. Right, so I'm going to put this one up this way. See how I had it laid out and planned what I was doing, and then I changed it. But you can do that too. Feel free. Sometimes it's just about relaxing, and you know, matching patterns is quite relaxing. Now what I'm going to do is chop off these bits before it sticks to my paper. Where's my silicone sheet? Do you know? Because I don't. Right, scissors. If I cut these off, then I'll be able to use these little bits in some of the spaces. Gosh, you really are thinking about colour now, Christine, and what would work with what. I actually like really bright colours on black, on a black background. It's something I really do like. I'm even going to trim this down, but let's just hope this is big enough to fit the space. Yay! Oh joy! Need a bit more glue in there. That one's lifting. That's fine. Some of these are sticky with glue for some reason. Well, you can't stick it that way then, Janice, because it's got glue on that side. So what's everybody else doing while they're watching? I know one person's working, but what's everybody else up to? Need some more bits. In fact, maybe I'll just leave it at 3. Maybe that's, and it might have room for a sentiment. I am going to back this on. Layer it onto another colour. Let's have a look. Where are the card blanks? In here. Right, so am I just going to take a strip here of this, or am I think I might just, I don't know, it's quite nice like that. Oh, sorry, Christine. Yeah, what I just noticed your comment there. No, what I was saying was, I like bright colours on black. Hi, Renee. Oh, yeah, you're sort of winding down for the evening now. Oh, are you having a good rest this morning, Christine? I think I could have done with that. The darker mornings. I'm just getting a drink of my coffee. Now, I'm thinking that I might just need to leave it at this and get a move on. I'm going to get rid of this bit of paper because I've got glue everywhere and everything's sticking to it. I'm wondering if I've got a wee sentiment somewhere that would just fit in one of these. These are big ones. That's a big one. That's a big one. I don't know. I've lost everything again. Oh, this has got these ones, right. I'm going to just pop this down onto the card. I just need to add a bit of glue to, where did I see something there? Now, the other thing you can do with this is you can pop it through an embossing folder. In fact, if I've got the snowflake one handy, I will do that. Yeah, that's a good idea, Christine. Right, so if I pop that in the folder, and my machine is here, I just have to take some bits off it. I'll just put this one through the snowflake one. I need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. I was about having a panic there because I'd lost one of my, I thought I'd lost one of my layers. Right, so then just pop this through. This out of the way. So you see the difference that this makes as well. So it just gives it, oh, it's stuck to the embossing folder. Told you I had glue everywhere. So there, look, it's given it another texture. So, to be honest, I'm just going to pop this straight on the card and then we'll think about a sentiment. I have no idea where my silicone... Problem is I use this desk as my craft desk and as my work desk on the days that I work. So I have to keep moving things and it is making things a bit tricky sometimes. Do you like it, Helen? Thank you. Just invented it this morning. And just stick it down. I always just, once I've got it where I want, is just hold it down, give it a good rub, help distribute. That's lovely, I like it, and I like it even better embossed. I just wanted to play, so let's just make the, let's just get some white, and those berries are going to get lost, be careful. So let's just do, let's be British and do Happy Christmas. What have we got? Or Peace on Earth is a good one as well, but we'll just do Happy Christmas. I know it does, it just adds to it, doesn't it? tape up these extra bits out of the way, they'll get used on something. And I'm really sorry, but I'm digging for things here. Right, and I'll use Night of Navy. This is more about just showing you. Oh, here I've got a scrap of Whisper White here somewhere. This is when to use up all these bits of strip. Right, so let's do Christmas. Are you able to see them? I realised that the whole of my work surface is not in shot, so I'm just trying to do that tight into the corner there, because all I'm going to do is trim this with scissors. Christmas, and happy. And just to save me on as much cutting, I'll pop this into the top corner, excuse my head. Oh, that's not good, so we can do it again. I squint. I wonder if I've just popped that on. Squint. Right, lesson. When you're using photopolymer stamps and you pick them up from the box, let them relax. Then pick them up. Yeah, see, I've managed to curve that one. That's better. Can you see the difference in that, letting that one relax? I'm actually going to do the same with this one as well. Just let it, I must have just pulled it out of the packet and put it straight on the block because I'm lazy. Take that extra moment. That's much nicer. I'm much happier with that. Pop them over for cleaning. And get your scissors. I'll just chop. Get these out of the way. Do you know what? I'm going to close the ink. Oops. And then we'll have time for one more with a bit of layering, I think. See, I'm doing this and I'm thinking, what will I do next? I'm definitely a Gemini. I flip from project to project quite easily. I'm basically just chopping them so that they've got a wee white border. Just a wee white border around them. I'm just using your eyesight. Just pop it on there so I don't lose it. Now I need some little dimensionals for these. I think I've got a big tidy up job before I do anything else today. It'd be better if I had my pricking tool, but things are everywhere. Oh, here's a one. Just because I've got sausage fingers, I find it easier to. There we go, one. There's the happy, And here's the Christmas coming. I've only had that punch for a wee while and I've been desperate to have a go at that patchworky look with it. Oh, you use tweezers? Yeah, sometimes it's interchangeable with me. But if you see the state of this desk, you would understand. Where are you, Steph? You keep telling me you're coming to tidy me up and organise me. Steph was on earlier. I don't know if she's still here. Right, so I've lost my... Oh, there it is, right. It looks tidy because you can only see a bit of it. You can only see this work surface. I don't know where my tweezers are, that's the problem. They would be much easier for this sort of thing. And then obviously you can add a bit of bling, which we'll do. Less cards today, but more just taking our time. Because do you know what, crafting is supposed to be relaxing, it's not a race. And quite often when you're making cards, you're thinking about the person that you're going to send it to, which, you know, makes it special, and it's good to just take your time. And I have some of these beautiful blue gems which are nice. Also though, what is nice here is I have, or I had yesterday, oh, they're not here. Ooh, when you think you've got something, we'll just we use the iridescent ones. I don't know where I've put the other seasonal gems that I really like. I'll get a packet of them and show you. Holiday gems. These are a good pack to buy while you're doing your Christmas stuff because they've got some nice colour. There's some nice colours in here, and I'm thinking that the blue would have worked particularly well here as well. But I'm not going to open them just now because I've got enough things open. Oh, look! So we'll use these iridescent pearls, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them, but we'll put one up there and maybe 3 here. These are good to use with lots of things because they're picking up the colours. There's so many colours in there, in these gems. There's greens, blues, pinks, so it goes with anything. So there you have it. Happy Christmas and Joy. Now you might have a friend called Joy, so you know that could be happy birthday Joy. And then, oops. Got some blue left. We've got, right, let's pop this away. It might come out again, but one more. Have we time for one more? I was late started, so let's just keep going. Let's get this paper out again. So I have a wee idea this time. I have played with this paper quite a lot, so I kind of have ideas what I wanted to do. I think I wanted that bit, and I wanted this bit because I think that's pretty. chop that to a layer, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of choppery here in my head. So, oh, that's right, Helen Joy. Yeah. I do have a friend called Joy as well, which is a nice name. Oh, Caffeine, I love you. You'll give me a row again, Christine. So there's my layer, and I'm going to pop this one on the full of it. So I want that to be I'm wanting to be 14. And 9.7, because that is, and then see that strip I'll do on another card as a strip card, so that'll not be wasted. Right, so that's going to layer on like that, so I'm going to have a full layer there. And then I'm going to have a bit of this. Let me think. Right, 7. Seven by 9, let's go with that. And I need a piece of Night of Navy, that is 7 by 4. By 9.4. Now I make my layers up as I go along. If you want to know more about cutting layers, Kylie Bertucci has a good template for cutting layers and things. But I'm more of a play it by ear kind of girl. Play it by eye. I don't believe in rigid layers. I like just to pop this on. Don't know if I want to make this smaller actually. Well, maybe not. It's just going to, it's some nice colours in this that I like. But yeah. I'm actually going to make this smaller. I'm going to take this one to 5. The length is fine, it was the width that I didn't like when I went to it. And so that needs to go to 5.4. I use 4mm increments. Right, who's been watching closely? Who saw where I put my glue? Right, okay. Did anyone else get hair on their glue? So I'm just popping this together. Just take that minute to get it straight. Oh, was it Christine? Right. Oh, thanks, Helen. I'll probably put it up to YouTube later as well, so you'll find it in lots of places. I think I'm going to go on and do more with this paper, so there might be another YouTube live coming up. Maybe not today, I've got a lot of chores to get done today. But maybe over the weekend. I'm going to rake out all my videos from last year using this paper and make a, what is it you call it on YouTube, a playlist. Right, and then we'll glue this onto the main card. Probably should have done my stamping. I actually wanted to use the piece stamp this time. Do you know, there's a bit of me thinking, I don't actually want to put this on here now. That's just nice how it is. I can't decide now. Where's my Night of Navy ink? I had it out, didn't I? Oh my goodness me. Told you I had a mess. I hear it's right beside me. Did somebody shout it's beside you, Janice? It's beside you. Yeah, well, I did a lot of videos last year with it, but using the stamp set that went with it, but which we don't have now. Right, where is the stamp set? Let's just, I just want to use the peace stamp, because who doesn't want peace? Peace in this world, peace on earth. Peace on earth, that's good. And then we'll decide whether, I think I'm going to put that on another card. Do you know what? I'm allowed to change my mind, because I'm a woman. A lady even. I was looking for a block. Right, so let's put peace down here. And I was looking for my Night of Navy ink, which was there at my hand, and I was hunting everywhere for it. Hello, Nydia! Or Louisa here. Nice to see you. I am coming to an end, mind you, but hey. I wonder if, I've noticed there's not so many of our Australian, New Zealand friends here today, and do you know why that will be? Because because we're not British summertime anymore. I'm going to open this out flat. It would be more sensible to stamp before you stick everything together. Peace of mind, don't know if I'll ever get that, but I remember some things, Nydia, and some things I don't. Right, so let's just pop peace here, or there. Let's put peace here. These are just so pretty, and the shade of blue is just so pretty. Just like making sure the ink transfers, because I'm not using my Stamparatus. I can't go over it, so let's just hope it's alright. Oh yes, it's good enough. We are all good enough. Right. No, on stage is next weekend. Can't wait. I can't wait. Yay! That doesn't need any more on it, that card. That is so pretty. That needs to go on a different card, doesn't it? Agree with me, please. So there we have, we've made a start. See, that go on there with a pretty paper in the background. Can we just do something quickly, do you think? There's not enough of that one left. Even the same paper you sometimes can use, but or you can do that in the background. There you go. Right, to chop it. We'll do one last. I can't leave that just lying because I might not get back to it. 10.1. Yeah, I could wink on the piece, you're right, but it'll make the colour run. By 14.4. I'm just going to quickly do this one. I think it's probably better on Night of Navy, however, I've got this Misty Moonlight card base here, so I don't know which way to do it. I can't decide. Right, photograph or foiling side, folks, which one? Which one will I use? Well, it might, I'm not sure, Christine, that's what I'm not wanting to. It might not, actually. Winka style, it might not, but... Oh, I don't have one lying, do I? It might not. It was just because that's... Yeah, you might be right. You probably are right. My head's not here with me. Right, which way? Just on its own? I think if it was on Night of Navy, yeah. Oh, it is nice on its own. Do you know what? It would work on a white card though. I'm not so keen on. It's just the colour of that isn't right because I've got the navy. How's about that on a white card? What about that, Christine? Renee's saying foil. I need to decide. I run out of time here. The meter's running. The white. Glue's coming out. Foil too, right, I'll go for the foil too. Just time. Let's just do it with the foil this time. Do you know what? We've got hundreds of that paper. Can do more. I can anyway. If you've got it, then you know you can try all the different. What that difficult decision to make showed us. Oh hi Deborah, didn't even see you were there, Margaret. You're right. I've now got 3 votes for the foil, so we're going for the foil. But it just shows you that this paper is fantastic because it really works any of those ways. And will we put these on dimensionals. Yeah, if I've got Night of Navy, I think you're right, it would work just on absolutely plain Night of Navy. But I think the Night of Navy layer and the, oh here I've got a bit of this, and Misty Moonlight was like too much. Just cutting a piece of this foam stuff, adhesive foam that we have in the catalogue. It's actually really handy. Do you think I might come on and do a YouTube live with this lot as well and have a bit of fun? I do like it when you guys give me your opinions. And the thing with YouTube is there's not such a lag, so we don't have to wait. I don't have to wait for your comments to come through as long. Right, there you go. I'm not going to put a sentiment on that. I'll leave that for later. So there we go. That's us. Almost an hour of Cuppa and cards done. I did too. That's why I was asking for a decision. That might be slightly squint, but let's just... So where did we start today? You can make up loads of these cards. So we've used the stamp set, and now I've misplaced the stamp set. Here we go. So we've used the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper, which I've got hundreds of. So that's good. And mostly the Peace and Joy stamp sets. I'm going to stick with this combination. I think it's a good combination. So we did the purple, the Gorgeous Grape, and we just layered our paper, just cut strips the length of the card, dead easy, stick together, stamp on your sentiment. But you could do Joy to You and Yours, or you know, lots of things. Then we did this one because I wanted to play with that punch, and I've forgotten what it's called, and I've not put my labels on it. And just punched out a few bits of the paper, did a bit of patchwork, stuck them onto a piece of Whisper White, and then popped them through the embossing folder. And I just think that's just gorgeous. And putting them through the embossing folder makes sure all the bits are stuck down, and it just makes it look as if it's all part of one piece. So yeah, and then I've used these little sentiments here and cut them out. Happy Christmas. But you've so much going on here. You've got bright, peace, joy, merry, sending on earth, Christmas, happy, and to you and yours, to the world. So you know, you can use that, any combination of these words. You know, peace and joy to you and yours, peace and joy to the world, sending peace and joy, happy and bright. You know, there's just hundreds that you could do with that. So yeah, thanks everybody. And our very last quickie one, then this one, which was going to have this layer on it, but we changed our mind because this picture itself is just too pretty on its own. So I wish for peace on earth. And then this one. I'm thinking I might like this paper put through the linen embossing folder and the subtles one, so maybe, you know, watch this space, I might be back later. So let's just pop them out so that you can see. So who wants to tell me which one they like best? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me know what you like the best out of them all. I think I'm with Christine actually, but hey. So thanks everybody for joining me for Cuppa and cards this morning. I truly had no idea where I was going when I started. I just pulled some things out and went with it. I was in the middle of preparing for filming, so I just had to quickly clear stuff away and then go. So 1, 2, 3 or 4. You're liking 4, Deborah. I kind of like it too. Thanks for joining me. I didn't know half of you were here. Jane likes, 2 Margaret likes, 4. So Christine's gave us an order. She's gone 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh no, 4, 3, 1, 2. Yep. I'm going to have a go later on with your colour thing. I really would like to read that article that you had, Christine, about the colour. And I'm liking the idea of purple and gold and lilac. Yeah. You like 3 the best, Nadia. Renee likes 4. Jane likes 2. Yeah, they're all lovely, really, aren't they? Well, you're changing your mind now, Christine. Anyway, thanks very much, everybody. And I don't think I'm going to put this too far away. When I've got done the jobs that I have to do on my list, I may come on and do a live. What day is this? Thursday. Maybe later on, or maybe this evening, I'll come on and do one with more with this paper. I think maybe pop some of it through the embossing folders and have a bit of fun that way. But thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. I'll just work out how to get off here.